Ladies and gentlemen, we proudly present
The Newspaper Club.
Hello, my name is Lee Ju-hyung. Today, I'd like to talk about why books are important. Books are very valuable assets that play an important role in our lives. Here are some reasons why books are important. Reading books provides readers with profound information about the theme as a means of acquiring knowledge. And that's how the readers acquire them and they could improve their insight for the world, which will have a good effect on social development. For example, the book named Democracy and Education emphasizes the importance of education and explains its role in a democratic society. The author argues that education is at the heart of social development, and that theory has influenced the actual education system, leading to many educational reforms. Also, books improve critical thought ability, because reading makes readers analyze the texts, which help them enhance problem-solving ability. On top of that, reading stimulates imagination and creativity. Especially literature and novels spark their imagination for various characters and situations. It could up their creative thinking game and contribute capability to access problems in a new way. According to the investigation results, people who read books knew so many words and had outstanding comprehension for academic paragraphs, but whereas people who hardly read books were having trouble with hard words and comprehension. In conclusion, reading books helps us to learn about history, arts, science, and so on. Moreover, it increases the knowledge, improves intellect, makes aware of the various societies and civilizations across the globe. Until now, I talked about the importance of books in our lives. Thank you for listening.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Lee Da-ae. Today, I will discuss glaciers related to global warming. Do you know that Greenland's glaciers melt 8 billion tons a day? Last year, a study found that the Greenland glacier near the Arctic has melted 5 times faster than in the past of 20 years. If all the Greenland glaciers melt, the global sea level can rise by at least 6 meters. Glaciers are very important to us and our planet. Glaciers are freshwater reservoirs and provide living habitats, which are used as a sacred place for local residents. If we do not protect glaciers, they will disappear in 2050. Glaciers are very important socially and culturally because this can threaten our home. First and foremost, the temperature is rising all over the Earth, and it is the sole contributing factor for the glaciers melting. The University of Zurich revealed that glacial melting has accelerated over the last 3 decades. This loss of ice has already reached 335 billion tons per year, which is 30% of the rate of ocean growth. Also, studies have shown that glaciers melt faster as they move significantly with the high and low tides of the ocean. Next, it is because of the albedo. As you can see in this picture, albedo means the degree to which the sun reflects. It is widely used in climatology and astronomy. When the glacier melts and the dark sides such as rocks and soil are exposed, the dark side absorbs more sunlight and heat compared to the reflected ice side. And this makes the glacier melt faster. According to this research, we must come up with and implement some solution to this problem. Solutions to avoid melting glaciers are very similar to solutions for global warming. It is because global warming causes a glacier to melt. First, it is to buy on eco-friendly products. This helps us to save resources and reduce greenhouse gases. Next is to reduce waste and recycle. It can reduce pollution too. Finally, reduce the use of passenger cars and use public transportation. Send health to your body and earth. If you're interested in glaciers more, I recommend you to try the book Ice River from Gemma Wharton. Thank you for listening.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jung Ye-in. From now on, I will discuss the problems of artificial intelligence, AI, and how to use it correctly. We can easily encounter AI around us through ChatGPT, phone media, and so on. Using AI will make our life easier and more comfortable, as will the speed and efficiency of our work. AI seeks to create computers that think and act like humans. AI is essential because it is the foundation of our computer learning and the future of our complex decision making. But today, AI can far exceed the human ability to absorb and interpret the amount of data generated by both humans and machines. Now, let's talk about the negative effects AI has on humans. The first problem arising from the use of AI is dependency and job loss. Our brain is made up of about 100 billion brain cells, but just like the muscle cells in our muscles, the brain cells in the brain develop when used frequently and decline when not used. Since we depend on AI for our lives, our memory, creativity, and understanding is diminishing. For example, as AI advances, we can store phone numbers in our phones, so memorizing phone numbers is no longer necessary. The second is the security of AI, as it continues to play a pivotal role in today's advanced technology. Using a machine for learning technology called generative adversarial network, it is created by overlapping an existing photo or video onto the original photo or video. Today, we are exposed to a lot of social media platforms such as Instagram and Facebook. But hackers use AI to steal our personal information and create deepfake video. In conclusion, the best way to solve this problem is to use it safely and not to depend on it for everything. Protection procedures must be more stringent to prevent personal information from being leaked. In addition, we need to develop thinking skills that allow us to solve problems on our own without relying on AI. If you use AI correctly, there will never be any negative effects from overusing AI. Thank you for listening.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Ian. Today I'm going to discuss why cyberbullying is bad and its consequences. Do you know what cyberbullying is? Cyberbullying is a type of bullying that uses digital devices like cell phones, computers, and tablets. Cyberbullying happens when someone posts or shares harmful or mean content to someone else on the internet, social media, apps, text, and video games, and so on. These are some consequences of cyberbullying. The first consequences is that cyberbullying can lead to serious long-lasting problems. For example, the stress of being in a constant state of upset or fear can lead to problems with mood, energy level, sleep, and appetite. It also can make someone feel jumpy, anxious, or sad. Students who are cyberbullied can struggle to concentrate in school, which can affect how well they do in studies and affect their behaviors in school. The second consequences is that sometimes these jokes can end seriously. For example, schools can ban bullies from sports teams or even suspend them from school. Cyberbullying also violates school codes or even break anti-discrimination laws. So the cyberbullies will face serious legal problems and end up in jail for a long time. In conclusion, I strongly believe that cyberbullying is, or any type of bullying is bad, because according to the Bible verse, 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 17, it says, show proper respect to everyone. Love the brotherhood of believers. Fear God, honor the king. This means that you should respect others because that's what the Lord says. And I wish that cyberbullying should not happen so that people can have fun time online without worrying about being bullied. These were the consequences of cyberbullying. Thank you for your attention.
Wow, those were some passionate speeches. Let's give them another round of applause.